Hi. So this is the latest cutouts for tonight. I hope you're gonna love this one. I love this transfer. Y'all, I'm so excited about all the new stuff. Seriously, I'm losing it over here for all the things. I don't know. It took me a minute to figure out what exactly I was gonna do for my first couple of lives because there's so many choices and I want to do all the things. So we're going to make it through all the new stuff here very quickly, okay? Come hang out with me. This is Ann Chill, okay? Let's see if I can click on this. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Shirley. Hi, Lisa. All right, so we're going to start off. This is Raspberry Sorbet, okay? Again, I have paste packets, but this is the color we're going to use for the background, all right? And I have my little makeup sponge that I cut off. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit off and go right in, okay? I'm not gonna water this down much because it's already pretty good consistency. I probably could add a tiny bit of water, but I don't think I even really need to, okay? I want it to be nice and thick so that whenever I paint it, I only have to go maybe 2 coats, okay? So that, I may not even have to do 2 if I do it good enough. Yay, Lisa, perfect. I'm so happy. Really glad that I could help you with that one. And I hope they were good size. After we talked, I measured them. I cut some birds for Lisa, some, oh my gosh, I'm like drawing a blank. What are your birds called? I am currently in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am here for work. I'll be here tomorrow and I leave on Friday morning. So we've had meetings. Y'all, I'm exhausted, okay? I've been in all-day meetings where like a 15-minute break every like 2 hours or something, and it's absolutely mind-numbing. Thank God I'm not actually having to do the work, like run the schedule, like on the presentation or whatever. I just have to sit there and listen and like make commentary and stuff, but it is exhausting being in meetings like that. And I feel bad because all of the engineers that are having to give information, you know, it's exhausting for them too, and it takes them away from their day, but it's needed. So anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have another one tomorrow, which it's only a part day. And today I ended up getting out of there. I got back to the hotel like right at, I guess it was about 4 o'clock Eastern. So I came back and I had more meetings and I was so tired. I had to have a nap before I could do my live. I was just exhausted. And in fact, I slept really great last night. I went to bed pretty early, but you know, it's been a long days, so I'm ready to get home. We do have, and I'm a little stressed about that too because I have a party. Hi Paula, how are you? Hi Cindy. We have a party at our house on Saturday and I'm getting home on Friday, so like I'm gonna have to hustle to get everything ready, which it shouldn't be too much. I am having food brought in, thank God I'm not cooking. And my house should be clean, since nothing's really happening there. Chris has been home, but he's pretty good about keeping up after himself, especially whenever I go to town. Even if like he's messy while I'm gone, before I get home, he makes sure and gets everything cleaned up. It's like kids whenever they're teenagers and you go out of town and leave them at home, and then all of a sudden, like the last hour before mom gets home, they like rush and clean everything up. I feel like that's how it is. Except I'm not his mother. To help for the party, bring a dessert and whatever you want to drink. We're gonna have like, I'm gonna order some tea, sweet and unsweet tea. And we're getting barbecue, so that'll be fun. But yeah, you can just bring a dessert, Cindy. All right, so I think that's good. Okay, so this is gonna be so cute. I'm excited about it. All right, we're gonna use Shimmer Frost, which you can't even hardly see that. It is white with shimmer, okay? You know I love glitter. Now, we gotta dry this, and I don't have a dryer in here, so we're gonna... Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, it is party day. That is absolutely right. It's gonna be hot as... I mean, really hot. Okay, and now I've been up here in Cincinnati, and it's like not that hot. I mean, it's like 90 degrees outside, but there's no humidity. It's been beautiful. And now I'm going home to, I don't know, over 100 degrees. It's like, the real feel is like 120 or something crazy. It's nuts. I don't know how I lived in Texas my whole life. Good, I'm glad, Lisa. Okay. Now, I gotta dry this somehow. Sorry, y'all. I should have grabbed my blow dryer, but I didn't think about it. So here we are. It's fine. Just make sure that you're good and dry before you move on. All right? We're gonna get there, okay? Anyway, so tell me about your plans for the weekend. If there's summer plans, if you're not doing anything, I want to hear about it. Actually, doing nothing is my favorite thing. Not having plans, not having people over, just sitting around, literally vegging out, and, you know, just hanging around with, you know, me and Chris and Dozer just chilling. So this will be perfect for that. For those weekends when we do get to chill. Now, Sunday will be a relaxing day, hopefully. There won't be a whole lot of cleanup. Oh, I love it, Lisa. You know I do. Tammy, I'm sorry you have to work, love. I am sorry. I wish you didn't. Wish I could call in for you. Or request the day off for you. All right. We're getting there, okay? I know this is annoying. I should have got my dryer. I don't know what I was thinking. Look, I have this though. Maybe it will help. Get a little more airflow there, right? All right. Anywho, yeah, I want to know about your weekend plans. Tell me all about it. Have you been to the pool? Oh, honey. Yeah, I hear you. I'm currently staying in a hotel. And I am grateful for the housekeeping staff. Seriously, they are underappreciated. But I sure do appreciate them. So thank you for that. Hi, Joanne. Yay! I love that for you. So I guess shipping is a little bit behind. But if you didn't know, you can, placing orders as a customer on my website will get you 20% off in August to spend in August, okay? And it's a $50 order will get you a 20% off coupon to use anytime in August that you want to use, all through the rest of the month, okay? We did have an awesome launch. There are several things that are already going low stock. Okay, I posted them on my page just a little while ago. So you can go click on that link, sort through the things that you want to grab and go get them, okay? The 6x18 box frames are also low stock and they are retiring after they sell out. So if you love the 6x18 box frames and you haven't bought any lately, or you want to stock up on them, that's one of my favorite surfaces. Make sure that you grab some, okay? Because after they're gone, they're gone. All right? So don't tell me I didn't tell you, because I did. Hi, Sue. How are you? I know, there's so much great stuff in this lunch, isn't there? The Highland Cow, of course, was the most popular transfer, which, not surprised by that one. We have new surfaces, all kinds of new stuff, I think. 4 new paste colors, and Glow in the Dark is back for Halloween. So grab it while it's available. Now, stuff will be restocking, but, you know, if you want to get your stuff now, go grab it, okay? Now, this is almost dry. I know, mine too. Believe me, I am well aware about the credit card problem. Mine is screaming right now, okay? I hear you. And my poor UPS man, or FedEx, or whoever delivers those huge boxes to my house is probably like, what is wrong with this woman? Because, you know, we did just move in, so like nobody lived in the house for a little while, and then all of a sudden there's packages showing up every single stinking day, and they're like, wow, okay, I know about this lady. So whatever, keep them in a job, right? Okay, so we are gonna fuzz this. I did not bring wax with me, but I did bring a sanding block. So hopefully this is dry enough. It looks pretty dry. I'm just going to hit this with my sanding block just a little bit, just to take down any little burrs from that paint. Okay, so that it's nice and smooth, and that's perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the stand too, because why not, right? Okay, now that's good. So let's see if we can put this thing together. Look how cute, a little chill. All right, so we'll fuzz first. Make sure that you comment the word chill to get the link to get this stuff on sale tonight, okay? And I'm gonna fuzz a couple of times. And then I think I wanna go ahead and do the word chill first, since it's little. And we can set it aside to dry. Okay? So, I mean, I don't know that I really have to fuzz it a whole ton, because look how much silkscreen that is, okay? And if you don't know, this is a silkscreen transfer. It is not like other stencils. It's different than other stencils because it's actually silkscreen, okay? So make sure that you clean your silkscreen really, really well after you use our transfers. Get all of that paste or ink or whichever that you use out of the silkscreen. Just with plain water, no chemicals or anything like that are needed. Now, I didn't bring my light with me, so that works. I do have my little mini squeegee. Pick up some of my paste and just, I'm using Shimmer Frost, which I think will look really nice on this bright background. And then pull that right up there. Hi, Rainy, how are you? Look, cute, 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 cute. I love it. All right, so now, I love an ampersand, y'all. I have one in my house right now that I love. And I just love it, because like, me and Dozy and Chris, you know, it's the and. Okay. Now, if I can keep from sticking the bottom of this while I'm trying to set it, that would be great. Okay. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Now, isn't it a great color? I love it. It's one of my favorites. I love this, not only the raspberry sorbet, but also the Shimmer Frost is just so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go in with that again, and I'm gonna try and just get it where the silk screen is so I don't waste too much. Try to drag the excess over the rest of the silk screen. And then whatever's left you can take and put right back into your jar, which I love. You can reuse that extra. Ooh, this has, I didn't notice this before, but it's got like a wood grain texture. This is gonna look really neat, I think. So this would be really cool with like a brown background and then like maybe a black or like watered down black or watered down brown on top maybe. Or even like a, I don't know, tons of colors would look great. White on the background and a brown over top to make the wood grain effect. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look how good that looks. Okay, so again, you do have to dry it. So remember, this is shimmer paste, so it does take a minute to dry, okay? But that's okay. We can do like this. This thing makes quite a bit of air. All right. Obviously it's not dry yet. I don't know why I would think that it was. All right. So, y'all pray for me for tomorrow because it's going to be another long day. Hopefully I'll get out of there early. And then I can do a download with my boss and, you know, recap the week. And then Friday morning, I can just be at my hotel until I have to leave for the airport, work a little bit here, and then go right to the airport and get on a plane and get home. So just all that stuff needs to line up, you know? And it usually does. I rarely have issues, so I just desperately need to get home for this party on Saturday. So I can't have any issues. And I don't want to drive home from Cincinnati. Although I could, it would probably take me longer to do that than to fly. Or to like, even if I have delays, you know? Alright. Although it is a huge pain getting in and out of the airport, y'all. And sitting around waiting and all that. Almost there. Next time I'll bring my dryer with me. I know now that I should have. Y'all, and this whole teenager situation outside of my room is very annoying, okay? They are like wild animals out there, just yelling and screaming. Surprised they're not doing it right now. Running up and down the halls, banging on the doors. I'm like, where are your parents? And I'm trying not to be like a Karen about it, but I'm annoyed. Luckily, last night, I guess they went to bed early because about 9 o'clock they were still out there acting wild. And then they knocked it off pretty quick. So hopefully someone told them to keep it down. But thank God. I was worried that they were going to be at it all night long. And that I was going to have to say something. Alright. So my little bit of Eileen's glue. Put that right there. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so perfect. So let me see if I can pick this up and keep it flat. Look how cute with the stand. That's adorable. So you can comment the word chill to get all the stuff to make this tonight, okay? On sale, of course. And I love you guys. So I hope you have a great night. And I did forget one of the surfaces that I was supposed to bring with me, so I'm gonna have to find a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby around here to go get me a surface. So wish me luck. I'll do that tomorrow after I get off work, and I'll see you then. Okay? See ya.